Hello there, you beautiful people, and welcome back. My name is Huda, and guess what today is? It is Sunday, so welcome to Spooky Sunday. We're gonna be, of course, going back into Llama Arts. Right. So, I'm gonna talk with you guys in the next video, at least, about about how hectic my schedule is about to be. So, my uploads will still be coming out, but I won't be able to edit it all too much. All right. Also, there's gonna be a Welcome to the Crack Corner uploaded on the same day as Spooky Sunday today, just because I want to talk with you guys just a little bit, just a little bit. All right, roll the video, please. Alrighty, guys. First animation: Pizza Delivery Stories 1 Animated. Yes, your boy had to go and put away his clothing because it's laundry day. It's Sunday. I should have known. I should have done that before we started. But your boy, he's not good at planning. He's not good at planning. But anyways, Pizza Delivery Stories 1 Animated. Let's head on into this. As a guy who does freaking Postmates, I know the horrors of freaking doing delivery. All right, I fear some of the stuff that may happen in the process. All right, but I'm glad nothing has happened to your boy yet. Besides, if they even attempted anything, I'm gonna take care of them. All right, that's all good. Let's go. Pizza delivery stories.
This happened 4 years ago when I was still in high school.
All right.
I was told to do my last delivery of my shift. I got in my car, which was a 1999 Camry, perfect for delivering pizzas.
Yeah, it is.
I GPSed the address on my phone. I live upstate in the country, so all pizza deliveries were long drives. I remember the sun was starting to set, so it was probably around 7 o'clock. I'd say after a good 15 minutes of driving through the foresty dirt roads, my GPS said I had arrived. It was an old little cottage-like house made almost entirely of wood. It was sitting all by itself in the middle of absolutely nothing but forest. The lawn was completely unkept, as the grass was almost at knee height.
Yo, I would have left.
I was used to this kind of thing, so I didn't think much of it. I took the pizza to the front door. There was no doorbell, so I knocked loudly on the door. Within 10 seconds, I heard the sound of footsteps hitting wood on the inside of the house. The footsteps made it to the door and stopped. I started to feel uneasy. I got the feeling that I was being watched. And that's when I noticed there was a peephole in the door. "It's the pizza guy," I called out. I heard a low, harsh-sounding voice on the other side of the door, telling me to bring the pizza out back. I didn't like the idea of going back there. Something didn't seem right.
I'll tell him to open that door right there.
I called out. He didn't answer my question. The sound of footsteps didn't move away from the door, so I had the feeling he was still watching me. I almost found myself walking back to my car, but I decided I didn't want any trouble with my boss.
Okay,
the last time I brought a pizza back, he gave me attitude, so I reluctantly walked through the uncut grass and around the small house to the back. I remember there was a shed and a little patio back there. In the patio, there was a table with 4 chairs surrounding it.
And a green
In
chicken
one of
bone.
the chairs facing away from me, I saw the head of somebody sitting in the seat. I began walking over and said, "Excuse me," but the person didn't even move an inch.
Yeah, no, that's how I would have already realized it was a trap.
Louder. Then from behind me, I heard, "Psst, over here." I turned around to see a man poking his head out from the corner of the house.
Oh my god, someone get their freaking grandpa. What the? Oh, he looks dead though. He looks like a zombie. Look at his bent Dorito looking nose, dude. And then his freaking... Oh, no. I would have left, guys. No. The moment I saw that face, I would have left. Yeah, I wouldn't hesitate.
Looking at me with a crazed smile.
Either that or get ready for a fight.
"Come over here. I want to show you something." I freaked out, turned around, and ran around the house in the opposite direction, back to my car, for some reason still holding
Is that the girl from The Ring? He just decided to animate the girl from The Ring and put her right on there. Of course, what's scarier than, a ghost and all that? A little girl ghost! It's the scariest thing you can run into when it comes to horrors.
The pizza. I got in my car, started it, and got away from there. On my way back to the pizzeria, I pulled over to the side of the road and called the police. Eventually, I was informed that there was no sign of anybody having been in that house for a long time. I quit my delivery job a few days after that.
Understandable.
I have no idea what would have happened to me had I gone up to that man.
Right?
But to this day, I still wish I just turned my head to see who or what was sitting in that patio chair.
Yeah, it would haunt me too, man. It would haunt me too. Look at this. Oh, gosh. It was 100% a dead body, and you just dealt with the ghost, my guy. Jump scare in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Oh, now I'm disappointed. Oh, I would have quit too, man. I would have quit too. Alright, I loved it. On to the next one. Well, Pizza Delivery Stories 2 Animated. I loved how that was, so I have to do it again. Alright, I have to check out another one. Oh, man. Pizza Delivery Stories. Dude, pizza delivering already just what I might run into. I worry about that all the time. I like how it's showing some of the possibilities that you can run into, because there's a lot of crazy people in this world. I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
I'll never forget this night. The pizza place I worked at was about to close, and I was getting ready to go home when the phone rang. I was working the counter alone that night, so I was taking calls. I picked up the phone. There was complete silence, so I hung up. About a minute later, the phone rings again, so I pick up again. Still silence. I was about to hang up again when I heard the very weak and cold voice of an old woman on the other end. She said she wanted a regular pie delivered. I remained polite on the phone, but on the inside I was screaming. I just wanted to get home and end my shift. I called out to my boss that somebody is requesting a delivery. He told me I had to go. I was upset at first, but I realized it's another tip, and the old ones usually tip the most, so
True.
I decided it was okay.
You have a reason to go now.
I took down the address and told her it would be there soon, but she had already hung up.
That's rude.
I thought that was rude, but I ignored it and yelled to the chef that I needed one regular. My boss told me to just go home after the delivery as the place would be closed. So a little before 10 o'clock, I got in my car and put the address into my GPS. The house was 7 miles away. The GPS took me to the quiet side of town. I arrived to the house. It was a small, one-floor house on a very quiet and empty block. I took the pizza and walked...
Hold up, why are these houses always being looking like they're never taken care of? Come on now. The first one was a complete mess. This one looks like it's not being taken care of either. Guys, remember to take care of your place, alright? Remember to take care of your place.
Up to the door and rang the doorbell. There were no lights on in the house. I hoped that she hadn't given me the wrong address. I rang the doorbell again. There was still no answer. I was about to give up when I turned my head and saw somebody standing at the window.
Yo, she looked dead.
I got a little freaked out and backed up at first.
We're dealing with another ghost here.
I got closer to the window to see the person. It was an old woman, probably in her late 70s. She was just staring at me with a blank expression. I yelled to her through the glass that I had her pizza. She didn't react to what I said, so I screamed it louder. A big smile ran across her face. Not a pleasant, genuine smile.
If she gave me that smile...
It was a smile that sent
this would have been my face the whole time.
Okay.
I still remember that exact face she made through the window. I decided that I was freaked out enough and got back to my car and set the pizza in the passenger seat.
Right.
I had to text my boss about this. I shot him a quick text and started my car, ready to get the hell away. I looked to my right to get one more look, to see the woman standing right...
Guys, someone come get their grandma. What is this? This lady is Sonic fast. She got out of there. By the time he started up the car, she was right there by the window. She must have literally chased him down or something. Either that, or she is Sonic. She had to, without even you noticing that she opened the door. She bolted to the window. Yo, no. You saying bolt right over here? Oh gosh. No, I would have floored it right there.
Right outside my passenger side window, giving me the same stare she had given me before.
Get your Halloween face out of here.
I put my car in drive and floored it down the street, not looking back. My boss never made me do a late night delivery again.
Yeah, good call. I would have stayed. That would make me stay. I would never do a late night delivery ever again. That would be the thing that I'll tell my boss. Good call, good call. Yo, alright. What are we at? We have time to do one more. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Alrighty. So the next one is Babysitting Stories Animated. Now listen, guys. Your boy, of course, I'm the eldest in the family. I've had to take care of my little brothers and sisters since I was really little. So I know all the possible dangers that could be happening whenever you are around. When you are the only one that is, well, there to really take care of them and protect them in your house while everyone else is gone. You know, all the your parents and stuff. So I feel like this is about to hit me hard. This is about to hit me hard just like the other two. Hold on. Let's go into this. Babysitting Stories Animated.
It was during a blizzard in Valley Stream. I was getting paid $250 to watch some couple's kid while they went away.
Hold up a sec. $250? Where were these people while I was looking for possible babysitting gigs? Screw off.
Away for the weekend. His name was Matthew. This took place on the first night, which was a Friday night. Matthew was already supposedly asleep while I was in the living room watching a movie. I got a knock at the door and looked at the clock. It was close to midnight.
Yo, no.
There was no way I was opening it.
No.
Not even 10 seconds later.
Oh, wait, y'all gonna come up and do that? No. Your boy ain't afraid of fighting. It doesn't matter to me how many of y'all are gonna be. You're gonna come up and do it. I'm in my box. We gotta keep this kind of child friendly, guys. You're gonna be getting some of this, and you're gonna be getting some of this. All right, you're gonna be getting a lot. And yeah, I would lose my weapon in the middle of that and just get my ass beat by who knows how many guys are out there. All right, let's get back into this.
I heard the sound of 2 or 3 men angrily banging on the door, telling me to open up. I felt like my heart was about to stop.
Nah.
I took a peek through the blinds, and there was somebody standing right on the other side of the window. I fell back in fear, and after managing to get back on my feet, I ran to the kitchen phone first thing to call the police. They said because of the weather, it could take a while for an officer to get here.
Fuck you, lady.
I was told to take the child and
serious.
hide somewhere until an officer arrived. They wanted to keep me on the line, but I wasn't thinking clearly in the heat of the moment and hung up.
God damn it.
However, it wasn't until I ran through the living room that I realized the banging had stopped.
Oh, no,
I took a second peek through the living room window. Nobody was there now. I heard the sound of glass shattering from a few rooms over. My knees started to feel weak as I realized they had just broken the window and were about to climb into the house.
That music.
I had to run and get Matthew. I couldn't just leave without him. Of course, when I got upstairs, there was no time left to run back downstairs, as I already heard footsteps and laughter coming from downstairs.
You
I
see.
covered Matthew's mouth with my hand as I ran with him into his toy closet. A few minutes dragged on to what felt like half an hour as we sat there in the dark closet. Matthew began to squeal as footsteps on the carpet reached the outside of his bedroom door. There was more than one person. They came inside. There weren't many places to hide in this room. I was actually reflecting on my whole life, so sure I was gonna die. We heard the sound of a police siren outside, even from in the closet, and then I heard one of the men in the room mutter, "Oh shit." I opened the door back up as I heard at least 3 pairs of footsteps hurriedly rushing down the stairs. They didn't get far, as the police later found their footprints in the backyard, leading to our shed. There were 5 men in total, and they were all arrested.
Wrecked. Oh, yo, that guy looked like... Oh, my God. That was another episode of Spooky Sundays, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. I enjoyed. All those series got me on the inside, hitting my inner fears from when I was younger. Yo, that was good. That was good. I liked it. Props to you, Llama. As always, I love your work, man. Continue up the great work. I know you're probably posting once a month probably, and I understand exactly why, man. You got a lot on your plate, so it takes a lot to make animations. Trust me, guys. A 1 minute equals probably 1,000 frames. 1,000. And we have no... Yes, I look tired. I am tired. It was a really long day today. Extremely busy. And of course, you're gonna see a welcome to the crack corner today, because I want to talk to you all real quick. All right, so might as well do it in welcome to the crack corner format. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. If you like this episode, please leave a like. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Why not, right? For more content just like this one, and check out my other stuff because I do more than just this. You know, I suggest checking out the other stuff before you subscribe, all right? Because I don't want you going and subscribing and then unsubscribing and making me feel sad. The moment after you did it, all right? And then share, do all that other stuff. Comment, leave some comments, do something, all right? So I'll be seeing y'all in the next